make sure you go to www.theinterviewking.com, sign up for the email list, and all the content will definitely come directly to your inbox. Let's go. Yeah, because we started, a lot of us started behind the 8 ball. We was already doomed from the start. So my next question is, what if somebody has been convicted? Is there a way for them to give some of that time back?
Nah, homie.
Oh, damn.
Once you convicted, it's almost like God wrote it. And
Damn.
this is what I'm. And there's a guy by the name of George Tooka, and shout out to George Tooka. He's from New Orleans. George Tooka had juvenile life without parole. Had life without parole. He spent 30 years in Angola prison system for murder he didn't commit. His best friend came up killed when he was 15 or 16 years old. George was at the hotel with his girlfriend. The foreign hotel owner lied and said George wasn't there because George was underage and he wasn't supposed to be written in the room to an underage dude. And it was phone records to prove George was there. Man, George spent 30 years under that juvenile life without parole. In 2016, there was a Supreme Court ruling, the Miller versus Graham ruling, that said it is unconstitutional to give a kid life without the possibility of parole. Up until then, America, Sudan, and North Korea were the only 3 countries on planet Earth that would take a 12, 13-year-old kid and give them life without parole. So, man, George came home. 2012, whenever Hurricane Katrina was, man, they had evidence to prove that George was innocent. Hurricane Katrina came through, man, and destroyed that evidence. Man, the people ain't let George out, and they knew he was innocent because he was convicted.
Wow.
Right? So Supreme Court ruling. So here, this is what they did, right? So George, Supreme Court said it's unconstitutional. We got to give you a fair trial. You've been in here 30 years. Now, here's the option. Man, if we can go to another trial, possibility you could lose. We don't have the evidence no more, George, to prove that you was innocent. Now, we know you was innocent. We saw the evidence.
Wow.
Hurricane Katrina washed it away. But if you plead guilty, because we know you're innocent.
We'll give you time, sir.
We let you out now, George, but you're on parole. We'll let you out. We know you're innocent, but we're going to let you out on parole, George, because if we clear your name, you get all them millions of dollars.
Yep.
If we clear your name, George, you get all them millions of dollars. So I say that to say this, homie. You fight before you get convicted. Don't wait to fight after you convicted.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Nigga, you start to fight before. Most niggas want to wait till after the conviction to start fighting.
And start going to the law library and all that.
Hey,
you was in there bullshitting your whole time, thinking you just gonna beat it. Nah, you gotta help your lawyer fight that case. You go look up different statutes and different, look through the stuff to give them, because you 2 eyes is better than 1. You know what I mean? 4 eyes is better than 2.
And so what I've been experiencing, homie, is that the today's young niggas. We had praying mothers. Our generation of black men, we had praying mothers. Even with our crack addicted mothers. My mother never did drugs, but you hear Tupac say, even as a crack fiend mama, you always was a black queen. So it was still some type of standard, right? Some type of level of respect amongst our mothers and our grandmothers. Due to the crack era and niggas walking in and seeing their mothers trick, niggas hearing about their mother's horn, the introduction to technology, right? Our children have access to what we never had access to.
To see their moms busting it open.
Say, homie, say. So I'm trying to word this right, homie.
Yeah.
Right? And so it's not only do our children resent their fathers, they also resent their mothers. And not only do they resent their fathers and their mothers, they share resentments to their grandmothers. Right? Because grandmothers have had to carry a load. And in the process of carrying a load, grandmother dishes out some neglect, right? because now she resent her daughter for being an irresponsible daughter. We got 2.5, 2.3 million children in CPS. Most black children have had some type of exposure to a CPS case, to a CPS worker, to a CPS investigation. And so now we don't have the same level of respect for mama that we used to have, right? So that's how you can see a generation of children look to each other and say, I'm smoking Tooka, I'm smoking duck, I'm smoking this. And when the mamas get out and say something, they say, oh man, fuck her. Her son was rapping about it, but she wasn't.
Yeah.
You see, it used to be a level of nah, homie. So we're becoming just as heartless as the overseeing slave master white boy on the horse with the whip.
We desensitized.
Yeah, yeah. And so how do we restore that, right? How do we restore that kind of dysfunction, that kind of pain, that kind of deep resentment, and almost hatred that we have, right? You got to take it back to the Father. You got to take all that lie at the feet of the Father.
So again, if the father's deceased, is it on us to step up and be the hood father?
Say, homie, it's his brother, his friend. You know how many your daddy partner, homie. Man, my nigga, something happened to me, man. My son know to call such and such, man. Your daddy partner. He ain't, man. You go let your nigga son go. You know that nigga dead, homie. You see that boy over there. You ain't gonna go to his games. You ain't gonna reach out to him. Man, you ain't gonna go pick him up and bring him over here with you. Man, come tell him, but man, let him see pictures of you, him and your daddy. You ain't, man, we gotta sow into our nigga son when our nigga go to jail. Man. But we gotta do it without trying to fuck their mama.
That's real. Or the daughter. Or the daughter,
homie. So
when she get big enough.
That's where that's why I talk so bold. Because in 10 years, I don't have that reputation. And nigga, any nigga that's fucking with me, nigga, we can fuck everything in the village except these kids' mamas we working with. We can go fuck in it, but we ain't gonna fuck the kids' mama we working with.
Yeah,
nigga.
Facts.
Yeah, no, nigga, we ain't gonna do that.
Yeah.
So that's the character that we have to have as black men in our village, nigga. We can't be weak for the pussy and known for fucking all the women in the village, homie. That's what discredit us. We got to be honorable men, homie.
Say that again.
That's where I come with my boldness, because you can't find no women to say nothing bad about me. I've never been accused of mistreating no children, messing with no children. I've never been accused of, man, he just doing it for the money. None of that, homie.
Or doing it for the pussy.
Yeah, none of that, homie.
Yeah.
So none of that. So that's where the boldness come from. And I can and those are my convictions, because, homie, I've been doing it for 10 years, watching the community party, have fun, fuck hoes, sip serve. And, homie, these young niggas we now got drill music. Trap music had a nigga going to the feds, had a nigga catching conspiracy charge, had a nigga getting kicked out of college because he wanted to go sell weed at the college dorm. The trap music had us. The NWA gangster music had us gangster with the gangster shit. Man, now we got this drill shit. Man, this drill shit is something different now.
Where it's okay to shoot the whole block of women, baby. You know, I made a post a long time ago, and I said, yo, if you kill a baby, if you kill an old lady, if you kill somebody innocent, or you kill a woman, your ass deserved to get thrown under the jail. People was mad at me for saying, I'm like, yo, that shit is real. And I said, some of these niggas just gotta die. I just how I feel. Some of these niggas just gotta die. You know why? Because you fucking it up. You fucking it up for everybody who's trying to be law-abiding citizens and do what they gotta do. If you want to be out here being a knucklehead, don't be yelling free no piece of shit. Nah, let his ass stay in jail, because that's where the fuck he belong.
That nigga that shot that 7-year-old baby at Lenox Mall in Atlanta, that nigga wasn't supposed to be looking for that nigga for no week or two. Nigga, when some go down in the neighborhood, right? And everything is over with. Nigga, get away, go back to the neighborhood.
Supposed to get fucked up. Yeah, he's supposed to. Yeah.
Say, homie, it's supposed to be some niggas back in the herd. What? Say, homie, get on the phone, get that nigga on here. Say, nigga, you go, hey, go on down there.
You better go down there or deal with us. You rather go down there. You rather say, go homie, turn yourself in.
Go say, homie, listen, go down there, homie. And then now as the community, say, homie, let's go make it right with this family. Let's go see what this family needs. Tiptoe. Info.